Oh my gosh. Okay. So we are here. Oh wow. It feels so weird to like see myself talking to talking to I mean I do make videos sometimes, but like it just feels weird to like just be talking to myself and having the camera like point directly at me. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. This is the maybe I don't know if I'm actually going to post this eventually. But this might be the first video proper video on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I cringe at the thoughts of it even. And uh I don't really have like a clear idea of what exactly I want to do in the long run, because I'm not really seeing a long run vision for this channel, sadly. But I mean, in the present, I like to rant. That is the channel brand. Ranting, yapping. Honestly, I can yap and rant about anything if the topic is right. You just have to get me started. Just get me rolling, get me boiled up. Like I would go in. Really. I would really, really lock in. So yeah. And I like to just talk, and I feel like I have a lot of thoughts in my head more often than I might like to admit. But like I think a lot, like a lot. And I feel like I don't really get to express sometimes like the things in my head, and I just keep them to myself, which isn't the best. And I know people are always like, "Oh, keep a journal." Yeah, journal. Keep a journal. I think that's how you say it. Keep a journal, like write it down. And I have like a journal-esque type thing. It's like I call it a gratitude list. And I try to do that every day, but I fail. So I don't do it every day, but I try to at least do it before I go to bed almost every night. And that has been quite helpful. I think it would be more helpful if I looked back at the things I wrote. I was like, oh, I was grateful for this on Monday and I was grateful for this on Tuesday, rather than just writing it and like just going about, like literally just going to bed. Like I write and I sleep. But yeah, I feel like a video journal is more suiting for me, because I, yeah, I get tired. And writing, I used to really like writing. Like I used to be such a writer, but mentally right now I have not been in the space to actually like write things a lot, which is really sad, because I really used to enjoy writing, and I feel like it's still in there somewhere. um if I'm just like, hopefully in a maybe a future season of my life when I'm not as busy, or I'm not as mentally unstable sometimes, then maybe I would go back to writing, by God's grace. But right now, video journaling is the way. I honestly, so this is the thing. I actually have a not so great like memory span. Like especially when it comes to online content, gosh, it's actually terrible. And I know a lot of people probably have this as well, because we are in this generation or whatnot. But like I feel like my attention span, oh wait, I didn't mean to say memory span, I meant attention span. I feel like my attention span has significantly declined. Oh my gosh, as I've grown older, and it's so bad. Like I'm like, why is the video 15 minutes when it could be 5? Like it's not making sense. Like to get me to watch, oh my gosh, to get me to like watch a full, I don't like watching vlogs even. Like I can't, I'm like, why am I watching you go about your life? And I'm like literally sitting laying in bed eating snacks or whatever I'm doing, and I'm watching you being productive. Like, and I know some people really like, I think I used to watch vlogs back in the day, like quite a lot. But like right now, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, why am I watching you go about your life? And look at me talking to you now and expecting you to watch me. It's the duality of man. But yeah, that's the I don't like vlogs, but I do like video essays and podcasts. Oh, get me a good podcast. I am a podcast girly, podcast warrior, if you will, sometimes, not all the time. I love like going about my day doing something and then just listening to a podcast in the back, in the background. And I would go back, like if I'm, let's say I put my phone here and I went to the bathroom to do something, I would literally come back and like have to rewind the podcast, because I don't just see it as background music. Like I want to actually hear what's being said and I actually want to listen. So yeah, I like podcasts. I like video essays if the topic is right. I love a good like expository video essay. Like tell me why the Hunger Games is like so much deeper than I thought it was. Like explain to me, explain in 500 words, not less. 500 words or more. Yeah. I really like a nice video essay. But yeah, I'm hoping this might be something a bit similar but more tailored to my life. Like what do I do, what do I enjoy, what are things I'm thinking of, yeah, just things I rant about in my head, but like just making them on video, like just putting them out there for other people to see. And because I find out that a lot of people actually do relate sometimes with the things I say, but like I would just never know unless I actually say to them, if that makes sense. But like I find that when I actually speak to people about things at times and they're like, oh yeah, me too, like I am actually trying to understand XYZ, or I'm actually also struggling with XYZ, and I'm like, girl, I would have never guessed, because nobody talks, because no you're reminding me of that that sound bite. Nobody, what does it say again? Is it, does nobody want to admit anything they've done, something like that? I don't know. If you're chronically online, you probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I probably would do that often, who knows. But yeah, I find it really nice, when people are like, oh my gosh, yeah, me too. Like it just gives this little sense of community, and I think it's sweet. I think it's pretty. So that's what I'm hoping to do, and I don't want to make this video too long because it's meant to be a welcome video. And honestly, I've been admiring myself, like just looking at the camera, because I just look so darn good. Oh, I'm sorry, but like, oh, 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 oh. I like days like this when I actually feel pretty, because I really do feel pretty right now, even though my face is acting up, and my skin is skinning. I still do feel quite pretty, because why not? And I just realized I did not introduce myself at all, which is crazy, because I feel like that was the whole point of this, and this is why I need to be writing down what I'm going to say before I actually start the video. And I know some people are probably already locked off by now, because you're like, who is this girl and why is she ranting and she hasn't said who she is. And I apologize, I guess, maybe. So if you've never seen me before in your entire life, wow, you really missed out, genuinely. Like, you've missed out on so much if you've never met me before. My condolences to you. So actually, my name is Oluwayorinsayomi Bamidele, and you might be wondering, oh my days, what in the world is that name? Where are you from? I'm sure just by saying my name, you probably can already guess where I'm from. I'm Nigerian. through and through. 1,000,000%, 500,000,000% Nigerian. Yeah, I have a really long name. It's like 24 letters in full, like my first and last name, I think. And like I always get asked that question, and I've counted it before, and I think it's 24 or 26. I counted like once every, I don't know, let me not say a number, but like I counted like some months, in time, and I'm just like, okay, that's how long my name is. So if someone asks, I will have the answer, and then I forget. I know it's 24 or 26. That I know for sure. It's one of those two numbers. But yeah, my name is quite long. I will probably do another video like breaking down my name and like just how I feel about my name, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And yeah, but most people call me Yoyin. Yoyin. It's literally just 2 syllables, please. Like, it's so hard to mess up, but still. Honestly, I don't blame you for myself, because yeah, we can't all speak the same. So it's Yoyin. And someone told me, like, has anyone ever told me that my name sounds Chinese? And genuinely, I get it. I do see it. I hear it. But no, I am in no way Chinese. When I smile though, like when I did a little, like every time I smile in almost every single time I like smile wide in pictures, I look like I'm closing my eyes, but I'm really not. And I don't like it at all. Like, it really annoys me, because my cheeks are just so big that they just, and okay, that's like the only semblance to Chinesity that I have. But other than that, I am not Chinese. None of my family members are Chinese, as far as I know, as far down the Bamdele family tree. But yeah, my name is Oluwayoyin Sayomi. Bamidele. But yeah, people call me Yoyin. And I'm completely fine with that, because I've grown up with people calling me Yoyin. And I remember someone asked me one time, like, does anyone actually call you Oluwayoyin Sayomi? Short answer is yes. Well, actually, I was going to say short answer is no. Yeah, short answer is no. Long answer is yes, and well, actually yes, but. So my mom sometimes would say Oluwayoyin Sayomi, like, if I'm in, I've gotten that before, like, so when you were younger and if you were in trouble, like, would you get called your full name? And the answer is yes. Yes, because Nigerian parents have your time. They have the time. Like, you say Oluwayoyin Sayomi, Oluwayoyin Sayomi, Oluwayoyin Sayomi. Gosh. And sometimes it's like in an endearing way. Oluwayoyin Sayomi. My mom does that a lot. But like on a usual, like if she's just calling me to like maybe run an errand or something, she'll call me Yoyin Sayo. I think. Honestly, I don't even know, what do my parents call me. I think it's Yoyin Sayo. They'll call me Yoyin Sayomi. But yeah, they don't really call me Yoyin, if ever. Like, my mom called me Yoyin one time and I was like, bruh, like, it sounded so wrong. But she was doing it in an endearing way. It didn't sound wrong, like, it just sounded weird. I was like, but yeah, other than those two, my parents, my dad calls me pet names, which I'm not going to say because they're embarrassing. I love my dad. Oh gosh, I'm 20 and he's still calling me that. Ooh, it's kind of cringe, but I love him. But yeah, my sister calls me Yoyin, because why not? Yeah, I think I would go into, I don't know if I should make this video too long, because I think I can do a separate video like talking about, what I'm doing right now, what is my life right now, what season of life am I in, how old am I think I already mentioned how old I am just now, but who knows. But yeah, this is my channel. Don't expect me to look this pretty every single time, but I mean, if you're here, you might as well. Sorry, that was just, oh my gosh. if you're here now, you might as well stay. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm laughing too hard. But yeah, today is Sunday actually, so I'm filming this right before heading to church. It's currently 10:01, and church starts at 10:30. So I will just speed walk to church, hopefully. And yeah, this is so lovely. I love making like long form content, because I feel like Instagram isn't really well suited for long form content, but YouTube is, which is really nice. So yeah, this is really fun. This was so much fun. Let's do this again sometime. See you guys. Hope you're, if today is Sunday when you're watching this, better get yourself to church. You better go to church. Go to church. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye. Hey guys, so I currently just finished doing the thumbnail for this video, and I've been working on the thumbnail for a while, and it took me way longer than it should have, to be honest. I've also realized that I did not film an outro or an intro for the 2 videos that I've done so far, which is interesting. This is the outro. I'm guessing this would be for the first video. I don't, what do people say in outros? It's just like, thank you for watching, I guess. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you'd like to. I'm not too forced. Like, you can be a casual viewer, you don't have to subscribe. um Comments would be nice. Yeah, I think if anything, just comment if you like to or whatever. But yeah, feel free to not subscribe. There are no strings attached, no commitments really. And yeah, i I honestly, I want to film an intro solely because it will be so much fun to like choose what music to play in my intro, because I don't think I can have one single intro every single video. I feel like I want to, like, let me know what you guys think. Do you think I should have, like, I don't think I will actually, so don't let me know, because I probably wouldn't do I wouldn't do it if you want me to. But like, I think I would like to have different intros if I have the time to make one, and just like spice up the vibe a bit. But yeah, this is my outro, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.